Otuo say has players no home fa wo no. Nti omo ti mo match no. FFO na reject no. And he any lances. I don't know what me.
Jamin Tiasi.
Say omo the medical report can omo request for postponement of any match no. And FFO na reject it.
On which grounds?
On the grounds say omo nje report ndi.
Every person report. Did they say that?
Yes.
So almost
report now. I can't request.
They can't postpone the game and now they can see. So Oko medical report. I come out with human penny for say for this and that reason mean to me major. No full say. What's over based on what they have sent. Just a report. So we are.
And I mean,
but in their own
report account,
in their own Debbie, and yes, sir, it's not automatic. It's not straightforward like that. If you are league, do pempen so be our whole yard now. Sir, doctor, dear, on Rebecca just say this in a movie to be joined to me, but on organizing league, maybe at this stage you cannot postpone the league. And this is a policy penny, say. Probably for security reasons, they should postpone. If the GFA thinks that they want to finish their league and go ahead, and just there's no problem of security in Obuasi.
Obuasi is volatile.
And I mean, just say they also do the assessment.
But they don't have security there to do assessment. There's a security person who is telling you on the ground.
What kind of argument is that? Are you saying that the GFA cannot consult other security people to also look into it?
They can, but I'm saying that all grounds on Mudia. Our new situation here.
I'm saying that Mekago see point to say. And Sana all the report Komobia, he will do his own assessment and conduct his own investigation. The fact that you bring me a letter so we are in Chesan Yokufi and all the brown bed, I don't want to fee. I also reserve the right to also go beyond what you have brought me. And then investigate and then relate it to
an expert has said.
No. Expert. But what kind of argument? Are you saying that you only onim security chain will be uyase? Mimi bomi leak. And you bring a report to say oyare. Not doctor throw report na. Minka say doctor ni nyadi. But I'm saying that given the situation at hand, any investigation, I think you should go and play. I'm not questioning the competence of the doctor. As a dear conclusion, Bako say regional commander, regional district commander say a volatile. What they do is usually they advise. Sana is obi expert oye. Obe two for say they make one your born as embassy. Then and just what car now is okay near as embassy munko. Also assess the situation. And then relate it to see a more league and the consequences as against the Okan. So you can also consult other people. Okay, in spite of what you are saying, we can bring more security. That's a solution.
Fine.
And you make a choice. Say, oh, the what you qua and just
the medical side, so the security then they'll come. The medical side, it's about people's health. The woman say, it's not about it's not about. You see, sir, sentimental way of doing. It's not about people's health. Oh, yari also players yari. Yebo league. There are rules that govern the game.
Because
every crowd day na the coin grand HM.
Every
crowd na time na the coin was it. Every impo crowd na. O players na so mo yari. You were made to register this number of players.
That hold on,
there are a lot of things.
Chama, has players na yari no. Started free 17. Since I do 24.
Started 17 started. 17 started. And
then 3 days.
Okay, so how long does it take? For instance, example, so the omso omanyano. Ebia a medical person can also tell them so it doesn't go beyond 3 days. I'm saying that there are a lot of details inside. And yes, how the idea will be say, Mum postpone my game either. Ubi say league no more idea chira mobile ubia yamunya and order. We should be serious with the league.
Number important too.
We should be serious
with the number rise from 17 to 24. Look at the quantum.
Ebikura dana doctor and tried, you know. The first 17 could be a normal okay based on the understanding of what is happening to them. Munyano, sir, 1 week ago.
Based upon that, Omunye training that.
And a training, they said GF will move in training. But part of the
preparing
but
for
my
the game,
point is that the fact that you put in a request does not mean that change should be granted. Emmanuel Koka said Dr. Bizi nobody has said that.
No, but if you reject a doctor's report,
my teams are more players. We are serious or no? Go ahead and play. At this point of the league, we cannot postpone it. And no interest will be said Dr. Bizi. W can you question Dr. Onimejuma?
There be no question. What's the for no? The decision they have taken means I'm more questioning the doctor.
So what is he impugning?
It's a sarcastic statement.
And what is he impugning?
No, but now FFO, so what were they impugning?
I'm saying that the FA is there to take decision. It's a body, it's an organization. You can criticize their decision, but also reserve the right to take decisions. This is right here. I mean, me feel say I need to convince Bonnie Obuasi as good I hear. Because I interested the FA is wrong. It is my opinion. I'm expressing my opinion. It is all the request corners the GFA for catch or say. Yem pini house almost a doctor binyadi. Dear for me match a doctor yadi. Omoye a doctor boost.
Send it
Onyai the Oki Kano, no Onyai. Onyai.
Someone yeah,
I was the road and I offended because we certainly can tell the can I say the road and so okay.
There's a minimum your cars are some. No, your cars are. You should baby, I'm a doctor. So a doctor writes his report, it ends there.
That's it.
Or quite the GFA takes a decision. But what I say,
yeah.
And go for a medical report that could be so we will not admit it. First now you go school so your doctor actually say anyway into the work say more dining hall the school can say we are not in a position to provide that food for you. And just a doctor ni Majuma. Tina make us a man in link with Dr. Majuma. The doctor has put in there. He is a medical officer. One can ask him, but it's up to the GFA to also take a decision. So if they take their decision, they are not saying that Dr. Majuma. So man, the problem with that angle now. Or person the doctor need GFA Kofrano. That's what I'm saying. So if you put in a request, so catch your head of program say, "Mean to me, Majuma, and me home family." No, dear, don't you have to try and come. Waka just home foul.
Yeah, we casa.
What's the moment?
The report about if you are not expect what I just say. One
can say, or see, baby, where the league is, we cannot postpone a game.
Yeah,
it be a postpone game now. Ninsuns and so on a chain. The order.
Most of the that will register about 30 players. No more here.
Number of 24.
Doctor Anderson.
One reporter, Doctor Anderson 24. That in Bembram na yeah. Oh, na say the audio be the we no wo for France
it is said there Obuasi I calm. There's an uneasy calmness in Obuasi.
I calm and uneasy
calmness.
As in
oh, Tama, now uneasy calmness so just say
what are the trouble job uneasy.
I know what time boy. Uneasy calmness ni che say. Obuasi no
agent liquidity grand can be what that uneasy calmness.
Yeah, omo chama achina aboy wi. Na for omo ko na dancing no.
Nje say won say the woman say the GF for can no omo say na be ye. Nti omo say papa expert na advice no. We dey nya abote.
There you me police na
my information tells me that one sure that relate to the FA. No more Otuo say pass through Ashanti Regional Command then to the IGP.
That is what he should do.
Then to the FA IGP now advise FA. Now my question is, if all these things say Ashanti Regional Command now also head to the no credit. Now call IGP now IGP advise FA now. Can the FA say
no they can't.
Thank you very much.
They can't.
That's what I wanted to know.
They can't.
And
what they will do is that they will have an urgent liquidity meeting. DFN police from Pennsylvania. Then the IGP will advise them say two. Who's the do baby as security situation volatile. Yeah. But police can assure you say, oh, it's under control. We can calm down nerves. And now say they be waiting and heard the assembly bentimunya. Ebasa the GFA you cannot play a game without any security advice. No. They can even go to court to stop you from playing that game. Say the Bayan Kofa problem biama. What I say? We don't cry. You should also discuss it than the first one. No?
Liquidity refers to now you are constant using of, but who you so by
my understanding, no.
Of course.
What I did was I'm beso ochim and then obianim say
yes
you can say urgent liquidity.
That's it.
Is any money you yes ka. Yeah, they are here bro.
This is some of it.
Okay.
Charges of was some urgent liquidity.
What time they say quotation mark. Some to make yes go. The champion got one best camera. They don't need money.
Don't be surprised say bia omoye pre-match technical meeting we are. One na has goes as na calling off.
Okay.
I'm picking that information.
After some my
pre-match technical meeting area bia.
Kwesi Adam na me.
There be match ni.
Match ni.
Goes as twem ko enra.
And yeah, but midweek and then play again on Sunday.
Sunday, yes.
Okay. And Nasem.
And Nasem
na da man ask for go.
I think
3 days ago, yeah. So yeah.
Na Emre wo see postpone match ma time no so did they meet the time?
And they can no.
Okay.
Because set me who goes as for no me from Busom say no mo apaki wo Emra no apaki wo so for lie. Na Busom say na Adam kan na say no so there bi na. Omo nya conflicting report. To mo be so be ko feda na aka cho so mo nsan o machi. Ba che no mo decide say mo ntehwe inte no mo be ko. No, follow.
No, during time I has for putting in the request.
I think 3 days ago, yes.
And I think because they cancel.
Oh, say fencing. Mr. So, the crack.
That's meeting time
for the days I know so meeting. You know, but I just that the FA things to say the okay. The other information I have, and say for time now I can't league them person the way no. Person.
But players in training.
I think
now
I'm say food poison.
Almost word.
A bit is so bag, but I mean the inside information I have is a food poison. That's the inside information I have.
But the food poison anything.
I'm so much bina in your and I'm
that's right.
Because Sule pen near the Nibi on Anyano.
Omunya did boom way, way.
So Omukoya preparation for weekend match into moving to a hotel.
About Saturday camp, FA Cup game on Saturday. That prior to that game, no. Omuko did the weird couple match after the match.
After matching now,
reaction no. On a tour
and serious. On say a ban on Macassi at Chawaman and I'm per se. We will look at all the call voice be actually.
Because on an ammunition there's much to say about it.
Only become.
Because if there's much
become.
I know that's apart from the Kabak, we are 100 becoming.
And you only become mean to me, do my dear so.
On the what's some canon. Oh, as a philosopher. Because I won't kind. Because we can. But there's not much to say. So I may have
that you don't have much to say.
Because other colleagues are also not here. That's why I'm saying that. It will make a we are. You need a baby. I don't mean just the time or the human said, Usia person, you know. Never police number. That is no discussion. Now no decide. I want no discussion.
Captain Bajoga
but the fact of the matter is, you don't do a person.
And then another birthday.
Yeah, and then Nana Samuel Nana Bewa.
Oh, okay.
Samuel Nana Bewa, CEO of Sam George Agrochemicals. And then the birthday.
And was the George.
Say Sam George, no.
As a Sam George,
company needing a Sam George, no.
I say to do not a George in a wine. George in a so I can't watch them. And another shadow. I like the combination. All
right, and try some. My mouth was started breaking.
This is what is going to happen. As good, Obuasi the Udusi say, almost say champion on couldn't talk. Now, as good as on couldn't talk. To see, you know. The Omo Kunina say as good Anko Division 2. How dear ebunu sa akode mu ko wura de be ha wo mo ti omo company for akosere say kwa bia on be fa so bia on betima ya ma as gold say ultimate maintaining the status as a premiership club kra no a at least division 1 de omo say omo te ho a omo yiro omo ku kakra bia na nyame abo omo masamba na se pa se lenclay pa na si say division da unse division 2 matches Sunday on Sunday anopa tama Saturday anopa ni Sunday anopa na Sunday anopa pa omo ko ma so na se omo ko division 2 matches so lenclay de be den enti omo se on be se kira match no eko no wakona na dance no e de asema akoto ni sana na awe dia ato o mai ni o adance man sisi ade dia ato ye ni e bia se wonte ya na okobo na amane omo di kan chief zongo akokasa ama chief zongo ama omo ni support said on be bia no otawo machi no champion of friend champion ma of champion man sisi ya no de on de o de ne bless am omo chief zongo de ono no wadi kan ala ni support omo no e ho de omo wi ho to nko na dance ho score je ono so ni tumi wi a na from ni ango gold fund their coffee so aka tell me say team no we ma champion na premiership team na nya division 2 team tade bi on be bia to fight and bring the make sure say the team ebe retaining the status no say omo timi eye enti eno eye one of the steps e wo ho a on betu edu ba bi na se ba bia so omo furu ko bia no so omo furu ko on beko including demonstrations. I don't know. Say the security man no. I'm so picking the signals. A man could do a bina say or stepping in. But demonstration the omonye ni say omonye ni ne. Omonye ni ne. And the and once some no better one person clear or china match no. If you are not from the days ahead, come on, including possibly Ashgold pulling out of the remaining of the league matches. Including Ashgold possibly pulling out of the remaining of the league matches. There's like 2 matches come back as omo bi there omo jabo omo any omo koso omo division 2 tama eno ye normal
including the
possibly pulling out of the remaining of the league matches.
I know as in bacho
omo jabo ni nyina ye
one mo na e matter possibility
no ni say we say anamo
do they understand?
Also do they understand?
Say ebo league na so mo omo enim ehomra
division 2 na be do mo to ndo mako
na ka tell when you pull out of a league say ebo league ye ba asemi mo biem asam na aba no a wo mo kan pa cho ka che unu anom no na before ne say it is an Ashgold problem.
Yes,
decisions must be taken by the hierarchy of the club. And your supporters who juma who die within a football club. And this is an administrative issue. They are not administrators of the club. They are not directors of the club.
Board of directors. Power block of the club.
Some gas on power block. Miss Ubi on juma who die. And now you tear juma hey. Oh juma we. You will be on a HR. You will be on a cleaner. You will be on a security. You will be a presenter.
So we tell you must do so become a jack crowd now. Oh sorry.
That's I'm that's my cousin this time no. In fact.
That's compliment to the guy. The co-host. That would be the best.
There are interventions near.
Okay, very well.
Yeah, now
yes, and about 5 minutes ago. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
What's this?
In the space of 5 minutes.
To lend their support, but on my way, the man no more na fair sad work more trouble.
Minister said it.
And you know, Ashanti good supporters is strong. And Sembasia they need calmness. Are they administrators? They are no more money. Wait, my tref Fiona and Harry boys needing come. But first of all, they hear some year and say you put in an appeal. Appeal no cry. Period. You are one fine. You turn one. And I hear Senra, they have appealed. I feel no me pomo minimum ra. No me no me dinkita. Na oma buomu to rescue them. But say, if you are dancing right here, as somebody am jatwa na nanom ni mpenyimfo. Marco Chief Zongo ho, Marco way, and we at that level. But say, yeah, be pull out of the league. You don't pull out of a league. And on your decision.
So the implication is if you decide
Liverpool,
you'll be I don't know, you'll be expelled.
Last season,
in the middle of a league.
Last season, Liverpool Manchester United.
Far Ranger.
Okay,
you know what happened to Far Rangers?
I'm playing match now, Masu.
What team will see
supporters and playing match.
Liverpool Manchester United will come here.
Daben.
Last season, making sure say more born and passing.
What did they do? What happened? What was their case? Where then
it was a security advice.
And the supporters, never create confusion. The security would then advise a bond you buy in
because of supporters now.
Because of supporters' behavior. That's what I'm saying. Say at the supporters level, you know what you can do. But say you be pull out of the league in one. Actually, when it's better to run in and so on, yeah. The Biame catch Harry said, "Would you know Casa? In your opportunity. Yeah, now who advise one. Before a bar, 1 2 Boabaya debate so be no. And one conforms has go to a case. Said the club has not participated. The almost no home count. So if at this stage a man for your argument back and forth was who you grab on your mobile. Next omo yeah mo e did as good club ring e boni bia no next yen sakra na manasi
so we hear the trend of case now what me say and they say no the BCC
time the BCC say
that the BCC we hear the trend we hear I don't know say tamre asabni nyina na etitititi champion kun ntokwa na
that is not possible.
It can be possible.
That's not possible.
I'm so kun ntokwa nkuno
as standards as go to division 2 or division here the stage that champion team it doesn't change. Ntomo ntie no so ase ko division 5 kra na
ya legality so how omunya click here no
enyoma ni bia
legalities ndi omunya click here
ni ha no mbeka che se team ko enya champion ya no mbepam no
enyoma ni bia
click legality
enyoma ni bia rule ni buy na isotu ye mu bebe ni e kasa about time no any say one time na if ni the rule ni buy no is wrong say ofa if no being led by Ketukreku. Any wrestling, Momo Lydia Fina. I mean, for Rakosin and Tachinka.
And the time in that prince, I a big issue.
Yeah,
of course.
I a big issue.
Also, when I make a choice, say a year, say institutional, FNE institutional, a year Ketukreku na dia. Votu Obabona Baso. Because before the ruling in Ebano. Na nyoma mi enu asi e was science institution one say the official website of the Ghana Football Association akọ publish say the current president of Ghana Football Association enya akwanya awoko the ESCO CAF later on it turned out to be say enya nokre then Zito at the national under 20 ekọ wafu games no. Now a lot of comments around the team, especially that boy no Bechem United no Clinton Diodu. The exclusion from the team. It's yesa ko na ekogu ye ho anim ase no. Ebeba be topic a obi abeba be discuss and definitely people will bash the FA. It is sadia ne da ho ade ne yemfa mbebom sesi. The moment you do that no man yet say the FA na ye wa wo ketokreku dia. But when sunsan so e de bebre football no ene ya yete ye gasa bitutu ene ye discuss police asem and menya so search na champion betin akobo ase. It's not possible obi oben champion bia will not advise champion to be at Obuasi tomorrow. Game na kotokoni has go do kobo na china Obuasi. What is the essence of the match no so far so pa na say because ye real league na Senya appeal be and as good be betimi attend the decision of the FA. As good Kobo Division 2. Into the results here day. So
I appeal.
And I make us say Senya appeal no be kwakoye and e betani appeal na. By Senya on your appeal.
As good e check kotokwa champion betu ya win bonus.
Now, I bet they can as good players me too. Omonya omatimi acycle mu to play.
Oh, captain argument no ne say. Omunim say it could be over 10. Into ombe yiro mwabo. Captain yes now can.
Perfectly. And oba mesa expand no more.
Okay.
And to ye nyina ye nipa. Obiya nu a ye bu asem agu no so. Unim say wo opportunity so be happy. But until say appeal ne be ba be win no. You cannot psych yourself to say appeal ne dey me win.
Right.
So what the mention say? Eti eno na na emu bebre ne ka say. Ye nyina ye in support of FN fighting.
Okay, this is an argument because I'm saying in Central 4, including in Central 4, Dodo na omu nyina. When they were putting pressure on the GFA to take a decision on Ashgold entire license, I check when were they expecting them to? Omakano after my release again, only the same people say time and in that's an argument.
That makes you a leader. The league is being organized by the FA. So what the mention say? Inti say na league na ayebo no ebekoye enkoye ni nyina agina FA ni so. It say who take a decision. You look at the league. Metenti omo fa men and 12 for came to say we are playing our league. But say the mama league na dia gukura. So what the mention say league oni menura ayi dwarfs ni bi frame. And I'm say me catch this here. Wouldn't the case some of those supporters be so start raising? I want say assembly see last season. Tie na nya so mo de ndem to.
O ma raise am for abagu.
Ade na man for abagu. Ade na man for abagu. See Ekobo league last season. Na ye jan last season league na e de atwe Ashgold aso. Say Ashgold koye enwoma bi wo league ni ma ye de edi motu o mo a. Ede na e bodo house assembly.
The argument I make us aba raise a man for ya me so say do out from ba na o ma idin say the punishment has a date. Punishment that year tuni pakra so the date. So the punishment starts from that date. Until they see here any NC when a decision had not been taken, you cannot use it today.
Adentia.
You know what I'm say dana year twoma so. Se siasia ye boni 10 years ago. Na sa asem no esi 10 years ago no yakọ court back and forth. Na se siasia asem no wadi fonti e free 2025 no be serve punishment bia. You have no argument saying that time aboni esi na me na
se boni ni su si ye yemfa ne say
ye calculate what
so me no tie yemfa se me no tie na ebia BBS na BBC ye no ebia affect you ebia won se bi wani bi onya problem na take be 2 years na didi asem ni wi na se compensation bem why na so benefit e ye wo na asem ato no wo na asem ne to na wunya problem wo na se benefit etinei dey see last season no se anu nti Ashgold nko division 2 a omo ball league last season omo na say benefit on this season for
but the point I'm making is that so asem quarter judge for no di asem na they make certain pronouncements omo di asem na omo se obi adi for obi adi bem no they make specific pronouncements now in this very case omo say punishment no started that seed but what I say unless say do house for kwa set omo court fufura no omo koya appeal bi
Entina
baby. They are making a moral argument.
They say no, Mizoto. A lot of people could courtroom to test the decision of the district court.
But I'm saying that on a decision because yes. But
test it
with respect to what the verdict says.
On the verdict,
cannot lay any claim.
Verdict
can deceive what Mark say. Okay, and I'm saying, you know, or more call relegation samre they should be reinstated.
And that is how it should be.
But yes, I will not say a best started 2022-23 season.
No true.
So who call relegation 2020-2021? In any case, Ashgold na in that no, they were not relegation candidates.
It is say also last time. Last time you were now my season no every year assembly definitely Ashgold go out of the league.
Zana worried that.
And there be film. It Ashgold will add up to 2 teams. I'm today be quite or count third, you know. because of as good, he will stay in the league.
And I can
say the
good one.
He face a four year.
Decision is about me. I can say.
Monya hutoso.
So decision about me. I can say. As goes the motion starts this time. But unfortunately,
interpretation. When you be to say, also last time you were talking about Acheampong.
Yeah.
The period of Acheampong. Say time I did you my who say. And no more teams na ye no. A period way and as annual money see no. What they did was 2 Scudetti and Juventus agent. Ye jini nyina ma Inter Milan.
Because they were direct beneficiaries.
Say what the mention ye jini nyina de ma Inter Milan. Eti ye ankoka say esi time when ye be kan the time when na say nti. Eti me there.
Me Inter Milan.
O say they want to say you corny for anyway no. They send it to court for court approval. On say yeah there no you will different
omo appeal and I say
you before you appeal.
But you be appeal. Me no I agree with say I'm going to drafts as me I see baby I might once the judgment they don't mention them.
Not a matter of judgment in mention.
No, but Mr. say the judgment did not mention it.
Judgment in to say me note here. The judgment of the disciplinary committee. There are some of the decisions I mean yes.
So you go to appeal.
It said dwarfs for so no money. They have every single chance to protest.
Okay. What they can dwarfs for no. And they have no legal basis to say because you are more mudin. So they can test it.
Sen and Shan go into allies game no. Dwarfs teams don't call relegation. The man affect you money say season na ball some match no. You really see because of the Asgold entire license, the Asgold Code Division 2.
No, the over quarter. You have to prove to the court to say some match in the results and the man call relegation. You cannot just go and say can you punish you beer and come and
go to see it here. But now the last game Sana original so see it here. They see Asgold any entire last season and see this season. But because Asgold is demoted, Asgold is not relegation. But because Asgold ye demoted to Division 2. Club be league nim, ye ball league ni we. Now can't last train no one. Maybe other so last train anymore. He will benefit from the decision. Of course. Now, of course. It is because Asgold has suffered. By virtue of
the decision has favored. That's it. Team for
and nothing I make us say.
There's a drafts case. Memobia ube prove say a day na sa resource no match na effect
enya resource so
retrospective aspect no it doesn't come into this
a bet me baba you have to prove it it say I was affected because of this game Bago ka say ke punish one
no say season na Asgold is being demoted because of that season. Not this season.
Okay, there are so many ways at time no.
Yes, Asgold this season they demote
no. Anka dwarfs na do ka dwarfs relegation there but they stand to gain from it. Assume say can assembly at time na. But na ya be dia can assembly we no. Obi onam ne baby no obi nya so mfa so. Na on dwarfs in there. Was suffer for it.
Ati me dey ma advice some coach.
Only 5 minutes.
No, they have to. Because you want to go.
It's only got advice.
No, you want to go.
What they do? You have to prove something.
You want to go. You want must have to go.
Seka ye di asem na.
And yes enka ye di asem no. Ye demote to Asgold not because of this season's league.
Last season.
Last season league ye demote to Asgold
went to relegation.
It's
na draft relegation no.
A competitive.
Some say no match no boy na na mom ko ya.
That's a baby
so enough.
Because they refer to a particular game one game. And no one some near king.
It's baby
and no. And the mad draft score ya.
It's baby baby aka this season all matches are as good as Bonnie in the league.
Best punch.
You be in free.
How?
Let's say my data they will take effect now. Date bay. They
wanted to save this season league no. They wanted to save this season league.
The decision is that nothing. Bibian will see a few way and the decision is clear. Say omo match omo bu say bi akom say ye league we are as good, but we don't see after this league season I have bubble for front mobi, and that is a punishment
because of what they did previously.
So they will not take part in the league. It's not about their points or their results. And they have then now you go results as him. Boy, but yeah, as part of a structure they more money say next year then I have a bonus. You lose your slot. So you not be a Premier Division club again. They have not mentioned results. What I say, it's another make I say a quite bad so and entire lines for instance. As a football club, a quite bad so no benefit and here punish you. They did not benefit in any way. Entire lives.
So
that's why they have appealed. And it's a very strong ground. It's a very strong ground. Say, they have to prove the role we played. Wow, you play role, yeah. Yeah, and you didn't punish as a football club. As we go as Ramos or winning. In any case, Omo win. I know Omo can be aso. I know Omo yet Omo go believes in two. Do I also say, Senke Momo cause Amreno? Yeah, when somebody did 20 years or so. So while the case is ongoing, I ain't what's a court and in Temwa Kamenko? Uncle Cordon, the Uncle Casanche. Legend. What advice?
Oh, yes, I've advised them. Okay. So, my cards on
can't with your place in a car.
And yes, you can't with your place. I don't think I am near Casa about the timing of the ruling. And we soon near Mubi Case. Case in a check. It takes so long for the rare. My time my track can necessary. So I think you're league, you know. And at the same decision by the Dwarfs can Monzanka. If you're talking about time, so what has that got to do with the timing?
And they did 100 years come back. And what about 2094?
Oh, yeah, the Olympics. Yeah, they work. Case I'm the and I my president. Why ain't me for case Nick in visa? And you move. You just to FA, you know. And you call court. You call court no. Now you lawyer ne don't know
Magas.
I deep na me pay.
Fable.
Yes.
Egbe Fable.
And I who say
Chief Magas.
You call court to FA buy na you call you know. E ho na lawyer no. Cite example that was club don't be in court. And I was citing say the club between the FA and court by Ghana constitution. When it is that you are infringing on the right of the club.
Yeah.
And the Kinvesa thought we infringing on the right of Kinvesa because there's precedent that you're pardon team no. And I'm going to know that they don't ever Kinvesa. Just as a mess, a pass that FA was there. And the Kobasa, FA no actual. And I'm called Congress. And the Congress says, you know, and then you're making first. I
heard your memory because I was there when the lobby. What happened was that the Dr. Kofi Amu at the end saying nominalization, and they said that the GFA should come on a clean sheet.
Yes.
And teams no more case or court no more and they say and the Congress when decided say men and like the Visa and statistics are moving no.
No,
but I'm saying that the Congress decided say Adena 2019 you the new we are the we are banana a binum dejina court and net.
Give us on board mobile NC tournament in me. I said about tier 2 and I don't quite remember but what the cost.
Go back
No, someone wants to tournament. Yeah, but the full season you played, of course. Some of the pieces, yeah. And that's why I give us a court. I got to court. We should have the court. No. Yeah, last season, there was a season after that season. I ball NC tournament, and based on the FA regulations, no, they say you recognize the NC tournament as a league.
Yeah.
Then the following season Bakube Chemo. Then the following season, you give us a league. Also, that now you participate. It's just about okay. I suggest. The what's my coming? Because invest. I want to say.
Yeah. Yamna say becho.
What you say? Put a cover dot for bra.
You becho.
Obati.
O say Leja medical can say because of verdict na ba no ne assemblies bia so no ne kese ade chimbia e betwa ho kakra
ti asem we dey ahwe be di ho nkoma che papa ye be kosa because come here say dey bia 24 hours bia na development kakra be den ebeba see makomu kakra ne Jeffrey ne penifo ba ko mienu bia di nkomo because me akasa na me little issue with respect to time na we dey release verdict no legend na penimu bi ni me ye discussion ketewa bi na me pese ye hwe se or points kakra ho legend
about say boy tournament ni bi
see
agasa ba ma bi mo bo say tie say
ebi
ye 2 year for division 1 for no
every position here legend I'm say Brennan mu release verdict no
division 1
na e was say ba because there were a lot of repercussions on division 2 Premier League clubs any sibia ye season nyina will shape up enti yem famra because ene se verdict in state the way it ya na se hwe ansesa appeals ankoso amma normal ansesa it means that we are enye 2 teams in the relegation enye 3 you name the number of teams in the relegation because he say as good be free. Number 2 division 2 clubs na omo ho no say ye relegate Ashanti Gold na ko division 2 a ye nim say division 2 na eye den a as good be kwa ram into division 2 and it has repercussions on division 2 table ni Premier League table ni sibia be sibia shape up after the season and yenye ne ntem no obia nda ne ho so kopim say season ni be sibia ebe ende but the reality is that ena yigina hai I personally expect that by now Ghana Football Association no my emergency meeting after so we decide verdict in a buy and because we seem to be in a state of confusion as you obia hu the oye you picture ni the picture is not clear by now you expect to send campaign for ni besia then the way forward they say ya try the akwa Ghana Football Association from Obuasi Security Service for ne say Obuasi wono ankasa na enye safe for games at this point in time you born here bobo a was security threat and you ben then and legend in my opinion say police service for them for sa report no crime and also many GF for ni nkomo you can sense that say at the moment the people of Obuasi the kind of anger and frustration e koso ho no ubebisa won say yenkobo such a crucial game between Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Ajgood Obuasi time ya yewumi period ya yewumi in my opinion omushia ya ye betimi postpone the midweek games ni nyina kwapem se ye betimi akam issues na kakra ye betimi postpone the match especially midweek games na ye bo any as God in I mean Kumasi Asante Kotoko why don't we postpone this game because seems legend calmness in you
when the league has a calendar
yes it has a calendar
na what take a decision and it should affect all the clubs when they have prepared they have their budget their program now decision they postpone league in we are seeing in we in the kwesi day waka say 7 matches oh that's postpone no nebrim
legend I na your emergency
situation na make omo say there's no problem with timing me say have a problem because one competition the competitiveness of our league in my opinion is more important than anything so about league and untina on say dogging club will hope say be an Aston Villa me bibi because but imagine say o de kahani e ba Aston Villa mo mfa bibi anya hwi o mo ntimi go san obi hu ba bi on beda no beda but so the system have some belief say they can put a certain competition in there. So, ye ball league they here pan and the argument is that they have made useless of the word competition in the league now, especially with respect to Ashgood. All they say we are all more security credit Ogofi. Now issues of security boom.
Yeah.
Me ready boneka so onye so say champion be call Obuasi. No better. Players na omunim so ombo league we omu ko ten 9 no omu nyina da wo ho me ko amenya so say this guys go come training since I bet it but I'm not sure so oma ko hye mu ye training owura Thomas Via adwene ben e na odi be gina bench ho na di asem no be ka che ni players no so in a certain sense
yes
But just planning almost say, said the bear, me cry. There's one thing will be unraised here, but let's see if we can start it here. Without Congress,
yes.
Say na ESCO for power, so now I don't know. But can no the minimum about football now? You cannot say that two teams will go together without goal, though.
Yes.
That needs the approval of the GFA Congress.
Yeah.
And San Wakasa SMS emergency control we have now due to go punishment. Then Congress will vote and endorse that decision. Says any film you never call. There are some technicalities in there.
Yeah.
And so because of timing now, but they are genuine consent. Of course, investors are excited. Because we are calculation now plus minus something so me quadia encounter.
You give us a film.
The reality
you give us a film after the match. Over a different thing.
I mean,
the league is ongoing. We are playing against team just above. Just above us.
They're excited now because
we are not
soon. We
are not.
As we speak now, are not lying well. I'm can't train on.
Okay.
When my point is say sanet yes kobasi mienu na ekwa kinvesa nkubi. Untimi force me say me nyimfi maka.
Okay, watch now because of fufro.
Minka say that's a man
Minka
say kinvesa ntimi win no.
No Minka say untimi.
No Minka saying that semiensa mienu na bekwa is always better than miensa. That's the point I'm making.
You know you
and then when you have blood was for cross or munka, you have a 2GB blue, you present. And no, Yakas has go to near Bonibiana, a young who sell, and not you will be referred. None of the investment. Look at it now. You know, your case is different. A doctor and be I'm so information.
Yes. So, legend, situation are you, Mono? May expect to send an American channel. If possible, ESCO for an inshia. I mean, we say a disciplinary committee in a dome over the table, and a crucial decision on the Abano. The way forward, ESCO should meet.
But one thing all said decisions,
yes,
will go through the ESCO before it comes down, and it means they have endorsed.
Exactly. Yes. So aftermath of it, we say a normal platform up on a Dawson. No platform. These games and you're good because of security reasons. And to say, oh yeah, executive committee, I mean, member, you should push that be. Let's sit and deliberate on these issues. Let's sit down because Baba be do the doorstep of the executive committee of Ghana Football Association and medical cultural legend. Give me the because of Boasano. I side with the security personnel no more honor.
Yeah.
Also, my friends, legend for intelligence report. Intelligent report into a more mass scan the environment. And we say Penifona now said the people of Obuasi, especially Adgo supporters, before Shamakumum, there's no point in allowing that game to go on. I don't think a mass game in the course of Bra supporters in the Bofu. Omobanon baby be near to 2 winners a free money any day. So based on their intelligence gathering of reports, and we hear from them yeah, yes, very, very good example. Very good example.
Very careful.
So based on
people could lose jobs.
Yes, and
so danger.
Investigation.
And legend at the moment, Mr. Emmanuel, it's me Emmanuel from Point.
I don't want to go.
Obet me a corner, Nyako. Also, the anger and frustration of the supporters who need DBC.
But it's based on that. Where's I don't want conclusions on my money.
Then just on my bonnet. Let's say what's coming. Baby, a justice here. Baby, a justice here. If you scan the environment, you clearly see, sir, majority of the supporters now more Boaseno. They are furious with champion in the back. And that day, no commander, when was it on Monday? When supporters and I would move very good. So the current position of the supporting base, and just save for champion and a bass on the stadium. Nobody should advise them. Champion go where the men fan What the tenachere kakra.
Champong obeko.
Champ Mr. Menko. Wadaruma. What the tenachere kakra.
Champ obeko.
Champ say champ. Data about for make us champ.
Champ that I do.
He's
Champ beko.
Very boisterous man. Ne courage ne normal si bi o ye ne normal no. But bia asemna kwa kudu no. What enwema na mo bo no. Therefore, da me. A Rama Bedunum. And Thomas champion, Abeda Daomo. Edoma relegation.
Argentina, Omaji, and something in
it. Say already before the verdict. We know, said the people of Obuasi are trying to go support us. And I'm champion
for goes, Omani.
Yes, Omani J. But let
Tumbela.
Yes. But when him say,
already
Obuasi the champion, you know the issue. We've never had a peaceful moment between Obuasi for any champion, especially when it's about Ashanti good. It is at the end of the whole. And about also say under the leadership of champion and the outgoed Elko Division 2. Now Kumasi Asante Kotokone outgoed Elbobo Obuasi are link clear. Then the next thing is that champion for presidential boss. Champion Mr. Omen ko the train kakra. What the train kakra only Mr. Emmanuel Mon train kakra. The tempers are no good. The tempers are no good for this game. Men ko to Obuasi na trans kakra. Enti legend Mr. Baby Jinano sa game no it's either say J for betenase. Na so mbetime ye fro Obuasi dia fine.
Say Bonnie be who been go division 2 or what in the
anti say dem postpone the game.
Bonnie what in go division 2 or premier last 3 months am supporters and
me opinion. My opinion and say Ade America legend. Maybe it could be double punishment.
Last 3 months say security come division 2.
Security for the catcher will say pay intelligence report. Sound ground to wait. For this activity.
No, but the point is, if they conclude like that, they won't play.
Yes, Antinamica.
It must be a security.
Yes, a normal decision. Either say they postpone the game, no. And now says so much as a change in everybody, and just we free that vicinity of Obuasi. So that is the position. But I think say finish now many discussions on all these issues. Now move on. Accra folk. See. There seem to be data Mama can we say data when you bring game we won't and say they've gathered a certain momentum and they don't want to kill it. House of folk no that's the position of the technical team playing body. Then they seem to be having a good run of late in terms of matches or more bonnet results and I banner. Omo pesa omo de sa momentum ni wie league na omo de ko wura MTN FA Cup na beba so Kumasi. I say game na beba so Baba Sports Stadium.
Final.
Final no. Between a House of Folk any between e be ko so Baba Sports Stadium. And I think so omo ya there to have chosen Baba is it 28th of 20
June.
Yeah. Enti on pesa omo wie league no on a very good note. No omo de sa momentum ni bebo. They believe say at this point in time players na omo nya available no betimi nya effect on the team's performance. Players now omonya about 6, 7, 8 players are omutimi participating inside game na because against Bibiani Gold Stars na e betimi nya and effect on omo performance yes at the momentum no omo build omo de person omo de ball no omo de wie league no omo de be wie Bechem United game no e betimi akofom. This is my opinion on the issue. Legend say what for House of Folk current me e wo ya. What is it?
I did a message. There was a student committed a crime. Or say, assuming Felipe or say, okay, striker, please. I want the prediction of today's Europa League final between Rangers and Fram. No, but Philip say, assuming a student committed an offense in 2020, which demanded a punishment for withdrawal and investigation has concluded in 2022, and that same student has been found guilty. But the punishment has been reviewed to be 2-month suspension. Is he going to serve the 2020 punishment or 2022 punishment? But I'm going to say.
And I do very number in the overall say integrity retrospective.
In our courts, what him say? Sometimes CMA will be 5 years. Almost take this suspended or remand in film. Are you aware of that?
Send the data.
Be our core remand. Be 2 years.
It's a form of prison.
And to almost make film. Emma said, I count 3 years. And you know, I'm related to the question I'm in. And
you know, the student, at that time, no, so I remind at that time, you better have no, form of reading. What I say, but one current man, that's what corner normal, you know, corner class, no, you know. I feel then, best time I did, I buy, you know, Sukuni, an academic year, Bokoye Bonnie, and as academic year, trim, and the academic year for any acasemo. And she said, I can't no. A dear chairman and no quack was everyone I do who in it. Time you pass a judgment. Time I pass a judgment.
Legend. So the issue is players now are doubt for this particular game. No, players are very key for House of Folk this season, especially the last round of games.
There's no basis for the call of the postponement of the league just because there's a ruling on one club in the league. Or say club back entire squad league in one. The Kotoko versus our group match should be played under huge security presence if there are security issues.
Oh, he might.
If he said this game will be played,
he might have
with advice now there will be all your targets. If two of us don't come.
Target.
Oh, you must be a more target for the supporters.
Based on the ruling. Will be our part of us good be a target. Players, technical team, management, board. Including Anglo Gold, no crumb the team match champion will be a target. No, that's not the case. No, Ash Gold because champion on good relationship with the supporters. And now I'm actually way by you know. Because be a target. Honestly, our good relationship with them. Only good relationship with them. Say based on the ruling a ban near say, Okazi etui, mizoto. Name fan say has an akotoko and they to go in the supporters. Come on. Nana ya ande kotoko supporters kama na ruling akoba say omako fix the match was it because someone in ntem here come and supporters in here I didn't say now okay they would never forgive them hold on they would never forgive them
message no the buy no
hey we say now okay
before say police for no they will say when you teaching kakra free side o before someone dey ban he was talking about some betting strong security arrangement for link lady are giving betting akoso. Before Crossom beating in their banner, they might have thought about this thing. Say, I mean, how can we handle it? Say, Omobebasa supporters and desire and Ganaba. How would they handle it?
As of now, the Regional Security Council, they can tell us what will happen in Obuasi.
Exactly.
Exactly. So they know how volatile the situation of Obuasi will be. So they will take a decision based on the information.
So yes, for them to have told them say this and that nature say on mass canny environments and then a lot of reports say their game any safe for Obuasi at this point in time. My opinion and say legend just a game. As good in any Asante Kotoko Bobo. Ebi asos
about say as good pointy. Vanya just on Vama Kotoko. Okay. Matches are now.
Like you game no cry near the points and I'm is that
what I'm going to security seminar.
And
they are giving the number of league matches. I'm back up 3.
It is 3 matches in Akano.
Vanja.
So nay, Ekopim say baby season. Obuasi minim no as go to move match o
Obuasi as ya hwe order
omabu medanye say ase adana say ko now here dey oh na Mr. Fiano supporters ni ko attack Fiano a match before na yomo ne kotoko na mko kan say be supporters ni yoma na mo ye na twam tete na ne yesa anyoma na ingura sesam Mr. Thomas Minani. And the following week, Nekotokone has good. Timmy commentary. I said we see 2006.
Okay.
Timmy, their commentary must start. Feed them with Timmy Pow. But Danny Mania and Sekania Bar. Ah, and Yazo, Sedu, Sedu, and name Sedumba. Menipa Soja Navy, and I'm a macho mebu of Wasi. No, I'm a for ye. Na your mama so na pu anam tinam kem na bitu ye That was about 2 years.
But out of folk information about 17 players trained yesterday.
Yeah. So in fact, the latest information is the game is on.
The game is on.
The game no on in the on. Once I command but once I became a doctor, no, mom was among us. 17 players trained and so they are good.
Oh, 17 information the game is on.
They have prepared game need on the ball. Kaka ne wo hana na me catch us say some of the key players now be absent, you know. Omujidi say betimi affect omo performance, you know. They want to have a good run to the end of the season. They could boy MTN FA Cup final. So that was omo position. They don't want to kill their momentum. They believe that they are having a good run.
Okay.
But if FA4 are rejected there, they don't have a choice. Omo push out. So game never about so and they will play.
Exactly the anime expected say Ashgold and the likes like Interlies, the playing body and the tanker team by you know. And I learned say PFAG for on the side of the tanker team and the playing body no. Appeal na the ma. It means be absorb cash component, you know, because all we in out here. Absorb just to help say almost your members into and it's good. Mr. Otuo, the reason why I feel say even though BBSC now me care so much about the time, you know. And they say Kochaki and league table no. Ashgold is now 10 points, 10 position with 8 points. The reason why I think is Ashanti Gold
Ashgold 38
points, or 10 position, right? Sene say omuju tumu say ayo nyina yeka, even though diverse opinion say club no edu kwase e punish omo because club no enye hwe. I hold my opinion on that. Say if they appeal and they ombudsman stay case no, because who appeal you have the right to apply for stay of execution, and when it is granted it means it's like BBNC now obo, and when they are successful in the appeal.
But this stay of execution will be thrown away.
Well,
what are you going to say?
Oh, so because we are in the league now.
Who said it? Yeah, man, kwanza bobo. No,
I didn't hunt you. I'm going to stay decision.
I'm going to stay hunting.
I say hunt you because me no nyaju tu muzene. No matter what the TBR no. I so could stay as a granted.
Because who stays in your league in the bar?
No, you hold on the decision.
But the decision, that thing is happening.
Something is happening.
What are we going to hold?
And only the Ama is
a state decision.
No, there's a difference.
I know automatic.
I can't say automatic, but once
you go through the appeal processes.
Once the appeal process is not done, next season, won't think as go to Division 2. Nobody can say that.
Or you appeal out to me.
But so stay, I know the wako granted, and all. Just a decision as any ho. Una could stay as a decision any ho.
There you, and you say, who's the house of Miss Remo?
I said, until say, but can you know,
who's the assessor me was some can. Tomorrow, can you answer more implement?
But I want to believe
the further you stay a decision doesn't mean that the decision is quite.
It doesn't question.
But I want to believe, say, someone stays, not say, by next year, Kwana say, appeal no cost what. Ashgold will be demoted and still are not appeal no cost.
As it's almost date on the you have 3 days and after I think 14 days or something the decision will be given.
That's
hoping say
good.
By the time you exhaust the process is not
fantastic.
Because the June 28th in Maya Ghana league season in over.
Yes.
Because they have a boy FA Cup near the until they have enough time.
Fantastic.
So they shouldn't stay anything.
Fantastic. So other no chance of stay.
If you are best state of supporters, no, mama,
so maybe the NSA say if they think say almost case like nobody be supporting her, it behoves on them to play the league with a competitive spirit because 38 points in the point gap between Nick and Face or that drop zone no, 7 points. And to look at oh yeah they are 10 points yeah more now got to show now go away give it to 31 now go away don't wait for any you know yeah show
we get 2 points
knock in face share
and now they has a 3
maybe a team will lose share by the time you realize bia you be a case you know what we need appeal no we need appeal now or points because one you don't want more no what relegation action we are done here so we are doing what you do so that's why me free say Say if we are 10 case league, you want one season pay. Your other seasons to play the league, we want to clean your system. No, that time, no. I'm on focus at time, you know. When is the best time? Because if you slow down,
you know you're worried now.
Tell me. Tell me.
It's because of competition. Good. Kapanis were now mark on to a good.
If it has come next season, that's why I'm deciding about next season. So I am thinking about next season's league.
No.
How competitive going to be?
But at the end of the season, where they will not be in the middle of a competition. When you are bringing a most or Conway, you are in an say, as good in your more. No man, they could be relegated by the league, not the punishment.
Not the punishment.
Why are you not advising Kotoko, Kimfezo, or any other club like this? Now, it's because of this same decision. That's why you are advising them. The fact that you are advising them, just say, because no man,
yes. I just because of BBNC. I will be the last person. I said, Mayor hypocrite to say BBNC. Say that you know, if our family who are no matter how you're strong, you'll be hurt. I understand that, but why that shouldn't be the case? Make a man who say, "As God, no, you have a second thinking, not making."
All right.
Because of all the teams that we know, now they are not affected except as Sandy God. And that like the Division 2 as the Division 1 that.
Or Division 1.
One that. And you know, Mr. Otuo, yes, tell me about you know. So okay, you use the word wrong, but that's why I have a problem with you. But say you say the challenges with the time about you know, when you're comfortable.
A man you're wrong.
But I say, and you're wrong.
A man you're wrong to you.
But Mr. Otuo, me free say you better when you better word to describe the situation than making it look like say, hey, you're wrong. And you know, next time okay, man, you say
you're wrong means you disagree with it.
Well, maybe we cannot say I disagree with them. Man, no, but you can say you're wrong.
So you're wrong because of the decision. You're wrong because of the timing. Based on what challenges, so would you disagree the decision about? I the challenges about. It tells you say the timing is wrong.
At any point in time, I mean, at any point in time, my decision will be there will be challenges. There will be issues. I can say, for example, you really give you 3 teams of relegation. Oh, another bus is to go and go to team back.
Higher league and I say higher league decision.
I don't know hobby. I don't know hobby. Why is how many people okay with that?
Mr. Message
yeah, what's producer message? I mean, Obuasi the police no advice or them man.
I say Obuasi police say they have not written to the GFA.
No, also I can say accord to Kumasi then to IGP. So the IGP is the IGP or at the top hierarchy that will advise the FA.
And Okrano, will be dissect.
So
this they have their security way before they relate to the region.
I say we make come in the police name in
Sana. Who do they message? Uni.
They mean as a police
are you street police?
Security
advice will not come out for
security attire na mention.
Okay.
But one lady is to work Obuasi on several occasions.
But omukra do metima identify spots. Say nipa omu planning na see basi wo de unu
me expert in security now 2 issues 2 things on between either they will postpone the game or they will be for security. I don't know that kind of dissect you know what I say to make sure say
but the game will not be postponed. That I can tell.
So they identify maybe I will say don't because it will not be good.
Police in soldier.
Yes, it will not make sense.
Targets. They don't even come to the
stadium. It will not make sense if a name
can also
if a name say Dr. Kokus Frimpong any Emmanuel Frimpong as your own presidential box or Boasia game. So security be allows Adina.
Maybe what security normally they will do is they will advise you to stay off the game.
Good. And you don't say no.
If
any of them teams or one of them the coach who himself is under punishment no. Or gather that courage and vim. And was sample as some good place after training or mutnasi. And and the consequences if I shan't go decide say Moligna. They are come once million. na me born abaso because no I was asking this question say ebi a training so no okoba de bia okoba de bia ne car ne kama pa titimi kwa nzo kwa nzo ma
ya de zo de gum
na say e dey issue Dr. Kwaku from boat na kana say patro nya issue no
na Dr. Kwaku from boat
patro to boss nya issue
kentia na obi a me training every day to me only down
o ma jet
I'm sure you
Sunday
traffic there walk for ben and you want no pa that
and traffic in dem fa no
to o fine
oni da
le nya o bo ase
oni da
I say o fa
o fa chiro baby
ko fu de na photo to be tia so
okay.
I was like, if the team is psychologically ready to play, like, come here, you know. So, who the implication? And then
Aladi Mama Sali Afira the GFA will be better with the strict application of the rules and regulations governing the game. As go Interlights were extremely reckless in that Obuasi game. A leader must be tough and robust when punishing wrongdoing. The Keto Kreko administration deserves all the commendations for this decision. Kizinana Prembesi, there's no basis for the call of the postponement of the league. But I think we have read that one. Queen say, Juventino say, Guten Morgen, Bruder. I'm watching the show live from Moses Street, Stamham. The truth, a strange thing. You can try to suppress it, but it will always find its way to the surface. We make a lie into our truth in order to survive. We try to forget until we can't anymore. We don't even know half of the mysteries of this world. We are wanderers in the darkness. Seto says should keep his mouth shut. Kobe Frimpong Jr. is watching live from Belgium. Greetings to my mom, Ekuya Sewa, William Dakwa. Why is it that the highway sports does not come on Oiripa TV? Okay, I'm saying if you're able to head of sports to answer. Say negotiations are okay. Precious. Good morning. So to your panelists, please, I want to know whether the players' ban can be featured in the remaining matches. But please tell GFA we are waiting for Ediana Stars match fixing verdict as soon as possible. Watching from Accra, Osuaku, J Park. Now, no, Bibeka said there are the GFA has another decision. On other matches, and very soon they will announce more. But nowhere Henamate Biana Dim. Watching live from a greetings to my brother last two tactics man Crespo for say the best sports show is loud and clear at this year Information Center Fufu. Frankfurt will win the Europa League tonight against Rangers. Crespo only Fufu for the Mumuni reason to tune off Fufu. Fufu. Says Joseph Fufu for the Fufu. Nancy ya akusunya back o dodgy ofa barikese se wo ko sunya ya onam Fufu.
Okay.
Fufu ye message man krum.
Okay.
For the baby anyone. I'm never winning or are ne dummy.
Competition. No trophy.
Guy you ho. The whole world will be entering to worry. The whole world.
Legend Oware. Oware.
Now that we use your worry to.
Legend Oware.
They are fine.
Me bisa say
Oware.
Also over Fufu.
Oh, Kofija.
No.
Onwe Otuya
Opa bi.
Otuya say no one man money na kodi. Otima ne man na kodi. Puduo bakum.
Me Oware no.
Oware
no Opa bi o lines in 30 seconds prepare number 2 for boom. Oware.
Kofi.
Na me na penifo twamikoto. What penifo twamikoto.
Good morning. Rudiger is a key player. Okay, Rudiger so ko. Luis Nanamu Akwata say, please, what is the essence of Ashanti playing against Kotoko? While they have been demoted and it will have no effect on the league. I'm Luis Akwata, aka something sweet. Or here GCB Bank, a simple sub branch. Okay. Baroski so as it was say, wishing my darling Krabakras of the very best of luck in our game today. Wishing the players who are responding to treatment speedy recovery. Baroski has 17 of them trained yesterday. Fully focused. Hi to Honorable Sylvia Asumedu Sakode, Posomcho Constituency Women's Organizer. Okay, 17 training. I COVID days now. Oko African Cup.
Yeah.
Udruha to players 14 now COVID. Hey, Africa. Emmanuel Dieto. Somebody Sudan for the beer Kotoko.
Want to be
Emmanuel J to say I'm Emmanuel J to watching live from Abreport Bonikrum. Jacob Mama say Ejura Kasea Santi. I really like your sports. Thank you. Future Kwabena Uzu. Good morning. Or a Paruriga is key. We've read that. Don't for him say, please, I know your platform is too huge and most of the countries are listening to you, especially Spain. And please tell Juan Laporta that Lewandowski should be signed before international break. And Mispa inside Aguna Domiabra. Tabra Mensa live from Eduabin or say no postponement to has to play or they'll give the 3 points to Gold Stars. Okay, I say do Kaka say Duav's is dead on arrival. My advice I know Young Muller says, please, I want the prediction of today's Europa. Okay, Philippe J. Amwating, assuming a student, that's one is read. I say, look at Idibo. Is that same angle has also didn't win the league? Okay, so in that same angle, then has also did not win the league. Okay, but George Seri, I say, Ricky Sobocha, are they not laws in Ghana? Anyone who will take the law in his hands should be punished accordingly to serve as a deterrent to others. We need to go pick a
stadium one I can say and you see I was a game in the course. Sometimes you advise yourself. I'm remember you.
I was where we are now. Say come here in our castle.
Already am to or your passports and then Akuma Supa on far sports in Niagara. Your friend Alaji Sa, Chairman Alaji Sa. Or Tafu constituency MPP. Kwame Senti electoral area on a chairman ewo and a chairman Alaji Sa and birthday and chairman
special birthday
happy birthday Nyankopon Koswa na
special birthday
omo munko to joinima omo bompa de mo passports.
That's right.
And no past station he's one of them.
Alaji
yes Alaji
special birthday Alaji Sa
Alaji Watafu.
Okay. Another one idea. Another was bad.
The another person may end special thing I would say. And the one here call it number one. And the minimum.
How is your friends? I'm doing
a company no.
Ya can be a young Konije Kaka. You too. Oh, Debbie, what fun it ra?
Say the Jenny, Casca Comunia be from a fee.
Ampa.
Yes, as someone Bamunya, how do you come? They are not able to organize a flight. Next one, Benra. There's only a flight arrangement. They
don't need flight.
No one ever from.
Hey, Makobi's ada.
Also,
almost a lot of. Who said they have to wait?
How many about 4 days?
4 days.
They say they will have to wait as far as next week. Maybe next week Friday. And some bit maba.
That's what I go go.
I never go. I am a man for raising concerns under this current administration when it comes to national team call-up on Ebini. Karim Zito name on the team. Obianka said Dreams FC. Only young players on my yard. Bamse too. Say name national under 20 team. Na players on Moko national under 20 no. Dreams players in the Dawson. Now the president of the FA, a part of Dreams FCA, raising questions.
Of course.
I don't know amount for raising questions. No, what is under 20 year Moko Nigeria or Makugo money machine? Yeah, the Dreams players train a koye. Omunenya the highest number. Oh, sometimes ABA they might be the best in the system, but Mr. Otuo. Entimi nyese ya de bia aya na de ba Philemon Bafo issue no say you betimi afre player on so many occasions into our Black Stars no kwa the player na yefe no Black Stars no ni position kura obi pra na yeso obebo ani akofo obi enye ni position na de na begina ho ni akofo obi ni de na begina ho minim say interest there be ma bo de wo ba bia me metie im koye free president na me wo team ana ma ye team pen na se be players wo ho na be under 17 under 20 sa akwanya wo ho na ne modern bo wo so no betimi aba me ka se yemfre bi nonko ba ma ne koye bebre ana akoye asem ene ne koye aye ben show mu preparation se me ni ho matches ni bia unya opportunity ho matches ni na nyu but Matisse is it to say squad way better than the other koje.
I say it's the best squad.
It was here 2 years ago squad had the call Mauritania. I kwaji Africa. Any head the other kobo wa fankare kobo Africa de no. There is no way I bet you convince you ka say. Sa team ya de ko Nigeria better than the ko Mauritania no. It is the kind of interest the FA president no, especially in the team Dreams FC. E under 17 under 20 no munyai. Yenim say when you dey two players here, but Otuo is getting too much. Two, asema here can ask go that same. Now Busa say we the ESCO decision. Is it about a week or two ago and ESCO no ku share no. And to kwesi ho. Is you meeting as
on which subject?
Oh, what down for ya is it this team region?
Lemford.
Yes. Or question the FA president on decisions say ESCO taking. But no nko akọ take decision no. Ewie na asem ne ba na edi ESCO fo ni nyina tem, including this issue. Including asema yete ye kan Ashanti Gold any internalize asem no.
Na so with the different committee decision.
It goes to the ESCO. So what them say?
And then they have
say FA na wo ho no. Unim. Minim say sa na say aba yo. And similar to the administration of Oruwa Kwesi Nantachi. Kurt afa FA ni say a personal property until he takes decision of who say Ghana for be di maternity ma me go away. It's more investing in football no. Something and na me ya no. So why investment football ma. Obi aso o club obi aso investment of football to say the Keta investment. Aba na makoto na mo so na ma no. Ba mon kwa say ono nko ankotena ho because ono nko na investment of football munti. On take decisions ope. So ko hu dan to kwa yesi o meeting ase a mzuto e ka toma mento. Yes. And starting unim see yete hey. Da be na ye bebo ye qualifies
June.
One head the head coach of the Blasters. There is a big issue. But FA president go to the social media platform say issue ni ho.
Issue ye raise wa hanom wa ko deny.
Say issue ni ho. Because ye escape Nigerian no, they will go the same way. Oh yemfa squad ma, yemfa we ma. Maybe at that time I'm not for sympathizing with the Blasters because of me Ghana for. But you might not get it 1, 2, to third time. Then about World Cup New Year, yentimi resolve ye, emu say. Otuo do na the Blasters e World Cup. Did Dramani ne be lead the Blasters the World Cup. George Boateng ne be lead the Blasters the World Cup. Anasa Chris Hughton ne be lead the Blasters the World Cup. Ade ni yentimi yes ade no. Eti ekwaya Otuo enyoma e fa so koso.
Those school for ni bi se omuni bibi mo be.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
They are not aware of. Na me tell school for no many omo asem ka.
Na say wo school for ni a oye wadamfo a. Waka kire wo say. Decisions are being taken on ewo FA omo kwaye nkoso to omo meboa.
Because what they say no waka kire no.
Hari aduro so.
No, I said na make am boa.
No, sir. Enye omo nyina na ye excited. Ebinum if you say to say Abobo say. He said he's more even into it than them. Esco for na yi. Osakre. Chief of staff. There are some who have issues with Prosper. Ombi say he's quite overindulging. Say we general secretary. You attend ESCO meeting as an official member.
Yeah.
But that's almost BBA. On a human society organization. Yet there are some who have issues. But I mean the other hand say when they go to the meetings now, BBA somehow no one come. But when they meet their friends, I want to know more coming.
Because see be take a decision every. It will be meeting as a decision require pass every.
So the point is that more common be said that decision where you are not involved. I mean, be bold enough to state that at the meeting. Next time, in say,
victimization.
Victimization says you contested your own election.
You will be a no management committee member. He challenged the FA president at a meeting. National team no management committee member no. ono ayem pamu no yenyi no but national team ni ko bo competition bi ayem frɛ no onim dem ko akoye o say na say mo say so ma so bo mi issue ni am the position ba
problem
tawa list for kids
was it cat or boy adwuma
oye bi say obi ka say onye hwedi a ne nipa ko no
we have argue say as a media for no ya the papa krana no more 10 no for instance media for say if I bet it blue or the by from the timing
tamasa even here
ya boy Alpha baso say the decision point alone so my able to take a decision alone yen nyina abo mabaso but because of time and no just decision here wrong
and yes also accept say and I consider say the ultimate investigation was detailed say loopholes na wo
punishment na
punishment
the double try report
na
where
I want to speak in favor of the FA. So timing, there's nothing wrong with that. So we'll be no anything.
But Quadrado lawyer say Otroni verdict na I am man need detail kaka. Have you seen court decisions? A big pages be about 500.
Yes.
Oh, Europa commissions of inquiry here guy. One way for book no.
Yeah, kaka.
You be Nancy.
Ebi dem.
Kofi Ricky a friend. You the charge say in a bomb. Or can see. Yeah, they doing the cross examination. You busa and see. Or can see. And nunti ya kika no bomwa. See.
And your why
where there? What kind of report here? Ya punish
Thomas
Dia.
Based on that.
You need as much
Article 34.5.
Thomas Dia can say. Tinan highlights for any people on my phone say, my friend, we told you what we know. And highlights. Their club is demoted. Their club is demoted.
Because
to them, they were able to prove beyond the reasonable doubt that the club was not involved.
And a committee not accepted.
A branch here, almost a champion, no dealer. He's one person who clearly was not communicating with them because I'm calling the phone. Any idea who said there was any point on entirely house or this cow for a day. So why are you punishing them? I don't know how could be say. But see, you never said match
yes.
But you don't punish people when they have not done anything. To say entire unborn anything. To say a player Lamty says what true people so. Into go therapy. 30 months.
One chance when evidence is already. Evidence paper no more paper.
Sasa. Say what true people say we
that's why I feel like say omunko appeal better further particulars.
What true people say am ntwa bi man. O dey assume is sanity.
Na no kwa no say
that warrant punish.
Almost say a player no even say the oko ni je no.
And the obo ni je no.
Yasmin say e ono no yonku player. And the catcher no Yasmin say
So no kwa do no so dia then I want to believe there's more to that.
You see who can na kwese who condone match fix. Who can no anye careful I say na nipa na ya dey punish Roma. But you see before you punish anybody my hu say boni a why ni.
But your question that is why Lamte call o manim no. Lamte call o manim no. Then na o bisa na then na o ka kire o mo. Who say you don't who enu o mu papa. So basis of the ban no any dey here. Yet ya ban no. So who enti enye detailed report no dey. Investigation ni dey ye gitum say o ma ye. But report no nye detailed.
Na say report dey hu ma ye. Number no go dey transfer scan. Uti bo enu kwa na embassy.
And just say
they didn't do anything.
What I say. Enti ban say
ala kura dey say me dwunu ho amenti ase. Kanu nwen.
I want to Zakoto.
Yeah, I'm on the charge. No one article 34.5.
Obobo ni bi no ano no.
Asa.
Obobo for the enticement ya go be ni kanu be ma kanu I fine.
Is it
kanu is it but 30 months as what if you know. This a kanu didn't pay no take out.
Is it me in my hands set aside invitation I can say go outside. I go find some ba.
That was head on there and who I
don't know say magua kra o say magua kra share on go.
Titi.
O say on go there no mind
Osha was na 151 na. On the outside chair head you say
yes say
It was rumor mongering.
Yes,
or tears us. I don't know, 5-1.
Lamte kwa case ya lamte ne ya ka so ko busa no so nyɛ ko busa bi lamte kwa kan ho
ka se to se an ko busa lamte atema si ko bon ko to
so na lamte oda so no
lamte du ari so ari na nkoro mra
ene kin message na ko no
ene wo baba ya
omni 11 wonders
ma ju de what
and a must win for Kim Faisal. If Kim Faisal want to survive, Tama, if Kim Faisal want to survive, a must win.
Maputo kakra, and say it's a difficult game.
I wonders for my day.
There wonders for no.
So I am saying relegation threat.
There is a serious effort and attempt
to stay.
Kim Faisal, you say, Mamincho, and Ra, will be raising case. We say, hey. I am go Joseph. No say, na mo ti wa mo hwa de mo ahwe ya.
Ya de na ya se mo.
Of Ice Gold go division 2 no.
And like Faisal, Ashanti we know team.
E be ka team ba ko be wa Ashanti mu. Oh yeah, hypothesis. Eh, na say me nka Kim Faisal.
Let's go relegation threat. Wait mako.
Enti no mama sa Ice Gold no mo do mo kwa. Mo me we Kim Faisal yi wa ho. Anya sa. E go mo di kotokompa bro.
Enti na ka me
Make us say no match kotoko.
Ene match no. Kotoko ni match Okumasi. Kotoko match o mo
Jasa. Jaja no mu ntie.
Oh Tama.
O mu ntie jai.
Tama.
Me so o mu ntie do nya.
Tama. Ye nyina ye ko Kim Faisal. Ye nyina ye ko Kim Faisal. Na mo nim kunim ne. Kim Faisal ye match 3 points. Tama ye must win o.
Za ebiba.
Under 20 no. Afina me obi dia baba ti me rehim. O say oh ba me ti ho. E see players be from other teams. They be also a dream safety players from the loan teams no.
Eno there.
And they say o must spread across.
Adai eno there. Any dream safety players.
Na one place.
Your mom who said there is a management. Proton back could become
consortium.
The fact that we are under Protons and now baby for Abu Ball take my 11 wonders and just in team for national team.
Back on those there I see a question.
Alhamdulillah we have a call.
Fine. Now who bad be?
Meba
2 weeks ago.
Android 2 weeks yeah.
Watara Mahmuda.
2 weeks yeah. So
okay. Now who do going to
Oba Untua. Catch them
me too 11 years ni.
On say London for the days.
Watara
11 years.
11 years 2011.
Watara.
Yeah, 11 years. Say me ko ba me ba.
One of me truth no say wa kono no.
11 years.
Now gonna say I dey Kim Faisal.
Ananya na me no.
Me boss.
Oba no ejai. Oba o tizo ejai. Ne as facility for akwa bosi e bi no.
Me boss.
Ojai.
Ba sa ojai.
On the team jai dey ni.
Ojai. Ojai be a say be a manager level.
Anya na me kan say. Na o go o team team de o do sika ko wa simu on the so ni ma o di si o so di si o da na o ko je bo si aka kra ba se fu ade ma ati ngoro na ba ya ba waba da ko waba
Baba several times cry.
Oh, okay.
Last year, last year. Every year,
so no way.
Mere ni me ba wan mo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mere ni me ba wan.
Na o di so no ba mo ma be kan ho enche.
Na me pa.
What was the Croydon?
Yeah.
West Croydon. That's not the South London.
No, me West Croydon, yeah.
Oh, fine.
Na me pa. So now we can send me one day Alhaji T and Bubefu.
But you mudi.
Oh yeah, first a former Kim Faisal.
Oh, still.
But the way we see ye now I say.
Dear man can go be.
Maybe asam kase yanto se be say ye didn't create.
Ngoro nzisa.
No. Say be o can in China by when did you
my tuning in asa.
Why are there? So now can I say Kim Faisal any 11 wonders last year. You born more anan ke ye relegation and ye Liberty na ball last match here. Almost 1 million ya bi. Yes, I want more home on. That time, never boy home on. Nazisian, my baba Yara supposed to media. A revenge. At all costs.
what the
this
game
match here
game dey wa ni bi akọ heavy gbenya daje
match
enye easy o
ye born fair bibia no besi o but yes
it's a big
yes police for yes soldier for yes referees for yenka se bibi besi
no side
omunyo yenka se bibi besi now the way share the way at the NC corner.
Hey, this game
match you were 31 points or more 32 points. You share 34 points. You have 4 home matches, but 6 matches. You have 4 home matches, but
and then they count.
Yes, you have 4 home matches, but 2 away and 4
House of Folk count.
And they
House count. House count.
And then Gauni Yahuda mu.
You have 13 matches continuously. You really only one. Jaka draw.
Na home count.
Na
home count. Since you also have 4 home matches.
You have 4 home matches.
And the 13 I'm gonna home count.
Me asema me ba beke me nim se kotoko 4 no mumpe but say e ka no kweche omu.
But anu na semba ya igu so e mi.
Oh, Dabi. Na say Andrew your friends training ground kwa me ka training ground. E wo friends. Me alaje ni so. Oh, asem bi o ya na ye pay for no muso so meka. E kotoko 4 na ye Kim Faisal. Eh, asem ka say ye to sebe. Asem ya kotoko 4 na ye Kim Faisal.
Oh my then.
No, your friends Uko Evelyn Siasa report member your friends in the Facebook wall or Kase Kim Faisal. Omunyo hushi DSS kwandi o mefa so o mema Kim Faisal ko no o mema Kim Faisal akọ minim so onyanya me o ye nipa but who the one no ka sem na say
dey Evelyn Facebook ngofo ahu obi ahu
also
ahu
our evidence
no evidence oh
and Facebook dey
Facebook that me friend me comment ni
yensu ya ye film ni
na watch na bosu na
it's almost your friends 3 weeks or 1 month
3 weeks ago
yes,
1 month
3 weeks yeah
na ehwe nya
oh
the manifest
so this is some kind no
evidence bra
oh there be striker
evidence
why you so mo pay muka mo pese Kim Faisal e relegation by assembly inshallah
wa accuse
yes yes of course
wa accuse
okay ojibo kan omo pese Kim Faisal
wa accuse
by your friends ye be bia e she yesemu and e ka say match way
and they
quite be a first way, but just 3 points. You be first quite no so. You be points no. No more so mudia tia no so there. Bro, let's say really gina.
Na ne mu nua zan ma to won.
So me, and me ka say me so ya so
ne. Go ha ba na kem say o ma Kim Faisal akoda da.
So we.
You say boys be and boys were Sani.
So hey, Thomas Sani radio so.
O ma ide di no worry.
Sani be worry. Ba kotoko phone no omu ka say malaji omu purchase alaji ka say be say Kim Faisal she kotoko. Na kotoko Kim Faisal relegation na ope. Alaji nkasa so mo me na me ko ka so mo. On be so mo di asem she alaji.
Nkwana Holland na ka.
Yes, asem na Holland na me kan. Say Kim Faisal she kotoko ne say no no dey asem ka ya kan amanatwem. Na die na omu gino tintinti omu do omu na esi so me. So mo oni mi no ye oni nine. Baby hey. Yes, omu oni mi no ye oni nine. Yenim so omu no omu ye. But e chine ye ko no. Sa win no. Inshallah. Go so no so me.
Tu fe
one.
Go so no. Ba de ni nine ba.
Me say go so no. E chine be flow. E chine be flow. And go so no be flow. Inshallah. Ya be just 3 points no.
Bobby be me na fe wi ana ya ko.
Yeah, so
but just a quick one. I was born I then.
And no mbobo no. E baba yara. Okay. E baba support Kim Faisal.
Thank you.
They have to win at all costs.
Thank you.
At all costs.
We do your Kwame ana.
Kwame.
Onyama.
Ose.
Onyama ayo Kwame. Obi e koi.
And legend I think say yeah be kwa ko Kim Faisal. Obi be ka say
ada. So many nine.
Kim Faisal ne yi level one that's you want high there sometimes na your money responsibility to ensure say in clubs and on watch anti region e kuma say elevate your so
who bomb payment Kim Faisal
elimination has already caught your elimination has caught elimination has
you love elimination they say e caught pure man kwama Kim Faisal
club on the on yanti ase ba bi ejina no club ne caught Elimination to celebrate Norwich and Carbonico. You be called Baba Sports Stadium near Hesibiako. But legend, I said one day, Tom Bossana, Ketokrakus actions and any normal wire with regard to this verdict and Mekan was it. I said, you're 12 Bossana. Maybe the enemy say, because as when Ravia. You be back and forth. You be we will make a step forward in trying to find solutions to the problems when it comes to match fixing. When you're beating about 40 be loopholes and then lapses be
this verdict.
Yes.
Enough.
A step they've taken. You been be quite me exonerate you be your crafty. But maybe piano. It will be a big step Ghana football for are taking when it comes to match fixing. Okay. Because legend, you crow same and a question yandeji. Because you see, when you a call from somebody, say there's a game because between Diana Stars and was a break with Chelsea. Game near 4-2. Correct score. Well, Bechem United. There sounds some players on Bechem goals. After game, no, because you say no man on catching in and no one see. The players scored, correct score line also by the beer catching in BSC. Yet, because it's nothing was done about it. Yeah, who ended any investigation into that particular on my series of matches. This is one game I should be because as we say, let's not.
Like I say, it's a step. Have you seen the number of matches and go for suspected to be referring to question ante? You book rats and I might be a 1-1. Or no ordinary person came towards investigation. So in this case, this was one in an extreme point. You think it's enough?
No, and enough. It's a step like my baby. Going forward, it's a step forward.
You made a certain comparison. Yes. I was listening to you. Say, I think this case was exceptional. But there are others. People sit on radio and tell the scoreline. Now,
who said the difference between Momotra radio so and if I say Jeff President
radio so
Jeff President, these are custodians of the game. These are people I ain't trusting a game. No, they are directors and managers of our game. And when you buy you almost share football also. And to journalists, they bet me I what TV you are saying. But so they will tell you have to go deep and find out. And you want to protect the image.
They have not gone deep there to find out anything.
Oh, for me, no, but legend. Me say, with respect to this case, they have taken a step. They have investigated, come out with a verdict on what the findings are back.
Because this one was exceptional.
Well, what are exceptional?
There are a lot of them.
It's one case. It's one case about mood or my taking on. The other games are better. They don't
do anything.
But the mechanism.
There are a lot of them. There are lots.
Let's not own the legend. We see.
I'll tell you how the betting syndicate, the cabal, how it works in Ghana, and what is going on. Yes. What? I mean, we also blow near radio. I'll tell you how they operate. Any information that they have. That nobody is acting, including people who are close to them. I'm not sure because it's true. Who are close to them.
The letter that I do.
No, we aren't even
legend. I'll forever applaud them with respect to this case. Because naming him some leaders are. Naming him leaders are. Some case we and could be so better a brushing on but talk baby.
Now,
some leaders could have brought this off.
What was happening?
But wait, this man didn't cover this.
What was happening in this country 2-3 months ago until now?